Hi guys, so the aim of this screencast is to show you how I load data from text files into QGIS. First let's have a look at the text file. So CSV is a type of text file. It usually opens in Excel, but I can have a look at it as a text file. And you can see it's just text. It doesn't have any special formatting like font type, etc. It's just plain text, only text. It has many features, but usually those files will have a few lines of header which explain the content of the file, and then they will have column headings. This is this line, and then they will have the data itself. You can't really read the data here, but I will save it, and now we will load it into QGIS. So I go to QGIS and I use the data manager and I point at the file. It's the same file. And now you can see, first of all, that it reads the column headings as data. It's not, the fields doesn't have any names. So, okay, sorry. First of all, you can see that we now see the file. Here's the file. It's the same file I've just shown you, and header is the name of the only column that it selects. And the reason is there is only one word at the top row, so it assumes there is only one column here. But we want to begin at the third row. So, and now we see at the top, we can see the data, the column headings, the names of the columns, and yet it doesn't seem right. It seems like there's only one column, and that is because it thinks the delimiter, the character that distinguishes between columns is tab. And actually you can see it's a semicolon. So if I choose semicolon, now it seems okay. We have X, Y, and elevation. Now, what are the X and the Y? Actually, every file, every text file you want to load into the QGIS canvas has to specify the location of the points. X, Y, longitude, latitude, whatever. But you have to specify where the point is in the world in order to put it on the canvas. And you also have to, sometimes we'll have many more columns. You also have to specify which column is the X column, which column is the Y column. Because of the column names, it identified the right columns. And you have to specify the CRS, the method you project the data. You probably all know that you can use degrees, and then you'll have number from 0 to 360 or 180, depends. But there are many methods of projecting the data on the map, of specifying where a point is. Every line here specifies where a point is. For now, we chose this one, ESPG 2964, and that's because that's the QGIS sample data, and that's the coordinate reference system this data uses. So let's add the data, and you can see That's the elevation layer we've just added to the canvas. And we're done. We've used text file as a data source for QGIS.